Hello and welcome to Func. Today is Friday, April 24th, 2020. I'm Nick.
And I'm Claudia. Make sure you check out Tuesday's Func video interview with Furman lacrosse player Grace Pollock and yesterday's countdown of the top 10 most famous Furman graduates.
Furman has reopened new student applications for admission to offer high schoolers additional time to apply for the 2020-2021 academic year. This comes as a result of the uncertainty surrounding high school graduation for a lot of students during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Next week is exam week, and all of the Furman professors are taking on different strategies for virtual exams. Make sure that you check with your professors to understand all of your due dates and expectations for turning in course materials.
And now for this week in the news. This week in the news, a recent antibody study from the state of New York estimates that 13.9% of New Yorkers have had the virus, with Governor Cuomo adding that the number rises to 21% for Manhattanites. This would suggest that it is far too early to reopen non-essential New York business.
There are at least 6 dead in the South as tornadoes hit Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana this week. The severe weather led to an iconic photo of an Oklahoma oil rig, highlighted by both a massive tornado and a beautiful rainbow.
German Prime Minister Angela Merkel has warned Germans that this is just the beginning of the country's coronavirus response. In her address, she stated that Germany is on the thinnest ice among European nations and that social distancing protocols here are to stay.
Coronavirus layoffs in the United States continue to surge as 4.4 million Americans filed for unemployment benefits last week. The economic collapse has led to protests across the country against coronavirus closings and a growing movement to reopen businesses in spite of potential dangers.
One Boston hospital has begun implementing a robotic dog nicknamed Spot to treat coronavirus patients. The robot gives the hospital the ability to treat patients remotely, providing them with FaceTime content with nurses and any necessary medications, without putting health professionals at risk.
The Trump administration has begun detailing plans to pay all COVID-19 related medical bills for uninsured Americans. No official statements have yet to come from the White House.
Some doctors have had success using a device that checks people's oxygen levels as an early warning test for COVID-19. If this strategy continues to prove effective, it could be a much cheaper and more easily accessible check for Americans who fear they may have the virus.
That's all we have for today, Paladins. Make sure to check out our website, www.can'tstopthefunk.com, to submit announcements and watch all of our previous episodes. You can also download the Func mobile app to keep up with everything that's happening away from Furman's campus. Have a cozy National Pigs in a Blanket Day, and tune in again on Monday for the last episode of the semester.
If I need the funk, I'm gonna take it.